What do nearly 75% of people on welfare, 60% of inmates, and 46% of U.S. adults have in common? They are illiterate. Illiteracy costs the U.S. $225 billion each year. In fact, as of 2011, America was the only free market country where the current generation was less educated than the previous one. There's more. 66% of American fourth grade students read below proficiency. 66%. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by fourth grade will end up on welfare or incarcerated. And if a student is not reading at grade level by third grade, they are 4 times more likely to drop out of high school. You're probably asking yourself, how is it even possible? What can we do? Let's start with reading. Books have the power to benefit children, families, and the community at large. Reading with your children is essential to their development and happiness. The effects are truly profound. We should never stop reading with our children or stop sharing a love of books with them. Now more than ever, it is important for us not to get distracted with our devices or busy schedules and to make sure we impart in our children an urge to read well, to read often, and to make clear the bearing it can have on the rest of their lives. Reading books aloud to children cultivates their creativity, ignites their imagination, and enriches their budding relationship with the world. When the rhythm and melody of language become part of a child's life, learning to read will be as natural as learning to walk and talk. By about second grade, children are able to read by themselves. Quite often, it is around this same time that many parents stop reading to their children. Just because our children learn to read on their own doesn't mean we should cease reading to and with our children. It is crucial to continue to read aloud together to advance their reading abilities, to expand their vocabulary, and to improve their fluency. There are small things we can do to make reading and sharing books a necessary part of life that is so commonplace, its absence will create a void in our day-to-day lives. It is essential to read with your child at least once a day on most days. Make it part of your routine. Don't make excuses for not doing it, but don't get discouraged if you skip a day or if you need to make adjustments to your schedule. Just read with your children as much as you feasibly can. Doing this will send a clear message that reading is valuable and worthy of our time. It also provides an opportunity for you to tap into your child's reading abilities and give you insight into her or his strengths and needs when reading. Books can effectively serve as a springboard or as a new means of bringing up difficult topics of conversation. They can bridge the gap between knowing what we want to say and how we want to say it. Sharing books provides resources to our children in addition to what we as parents can provide. Teaching our children how to access information and stories through the printed word is an absolute necessity and a foundation for success in any arena of life. Not only is it for practical and educational purposes, but also for enriching our souls. If we never stop sharing books with our children, we will undoubtedly foster young people who understand that books are powerful. Those children will grow into adults who read voraciously, whether it be for business, for knowledge, or for pleasure. Not only does literacy empower the reader, it also gives individuals the ability to achieve personal fulfillment. It corresponds to how we are understood, and it helps us to be taken seriously. Additionally, it lends to higher earning potential and helps us to succeed in our chosen career path. Along with the personal benefits, it also has many societal benefits, including reduced poverty and crime, as well as economic growth. Literacy can transform vicious cycles of poverty into virtuous cycles of learning and sustainable development. The empowering potential of literacy can translate into increased political participation and contribute to the quality of public policies and democracy. It allows us to understand and take part in civic issues that directly affect us and our children. For my family, reading is a regular activity in our home and has been for most of my life, long before the birth of our first daughter. Our home is saturated with books, and I have done my best to make it the most enjoyable part of our nightly routine. Even if the toothbrushing and the pajama dressing is a hectic mess, we still come together, cozy up, and enjoy books. I know this special cuddly time comes with an expiration date, but the bond of sharing books together with your children never has to end. The facts and statistics surrounding illiteracy are daunting, but the simple truth is that we, each and every one of us, can impact change through our children. As previously mentioned, reading with our own children is essential. If you do not have children of your own, you can volunteer your time in the community through literacy programs or by reading with other children. Raising competent readers sets our youth up to reach their full potential, which empowers them to be capable and contributing adults. Giving kids the power to read truly makes the world a better place, not only for them, but for all of us.